To be. Yep. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Hello.
y'all.
Hi, we are the Starting Over Sisters. Welcome to our podcast. But guess what? Today is we're specifically speaking about marriage. We are the Starting Over Sisters. I'm Grace.
Katina.
And I am Vera. Good to see y'all again. How are you? How are you? How are you? Ladies, you're looking radiant.
Yes, we
Radiant.
all are.
Thank you.
You looking glowy and fabulous as well.
So, it looks like we're going to have an interesting conversation tonight.
Yes, we are. We are. Let's just
Yes.
hop right into it. We only
Yes.
30 minutes, so it's a juicy topic. So we need to hop right on in it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my question out there because we're focusing on marriage, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What
Yes.
is and both of you guys are married. I've divorced, so I'm leaning on you two to help me out. So
We lean on each other.
It's a team effort right now.
Yes, it is.
all right. So between you two, Vera and Grace, what is one thing that keeps your marriage strong even during difficult times? So if you can give me like an example of a difficult season and in your marriage and how that helped you get through. Just kind of share and give me an example.
Well, I guess the difficult time is when my mother was sick and the acceptance and the love from my husband that really showed me that it was even beyond. He was able to actually stepped up and took my mother in and really helped care for her when I couldn't. That was the time I was pregnant and everything. And it really showed just the unconditional love of everything that I was going through and definitely prayer. So that was one of the lowest times of my life. So we really, really know, when marriage is tested, whether it's in sickness and sickness in our family. So it really, really, it really showed that the commitment, it wasn't just a commitment to me, it was a commitment to my family. And prayer really helped me through because I wasn't in a strong mindset at all. When they put my mother in hospice, and I was also pregnant. I also was going through postpartum. Just had my little boy 2 months. So, during the toughest time of my life, that I wasn't thinking and anything, he stepped up, and that showed me. So that's one example I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, sickness can do a lot in a family, let alone, the marriage. I'm I'm going to actually piggyback on what Grace said. Like, prayer did everything, especially with my marriage. There was a time when my husband and we were talking about divorce, and you know, it just was not a good time in our marriage, and I talk about this story all the time, but brief synopsis. Like, I prayed for my husband for 7 years, and we know that seven is the number of completion. And on the seventh year, my husband got saved. A man who didn't like going to church, who did not like uh, preachers, the whole Christian thing, wasn't with it, did not like it, talked bad about him, the whole nine. But I was still going to church, took my sons with me, and I continued to pray for my husband for like 7 years.
Wow.
And it was a trying time, but I know that God had his hand on our relationship during that time. So I wholeheartedly know that prayer did everything for us, for me,
Amen.
and of course allowing ourselves to lean on God for strength, because I couldn't do it on my own. There was no way could have did this on our own. So leaning on him for everything during that time, it was hard. Marriage can be difficult at times, but it's worth it when you put it in there. You put the work in and you see the fruits of your labor. It'll be worth it. Okay, that's my part.
Okay. Well, let me just ask another quick question, if you don't mind. So, um, is what kept your marriage strong at 5 years? Is it different from? Because how many years you been married, Vera?
We've been married 20.
Okay, 20 some
20.
years.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, thank you.
Grace.
It'd be, well, it's 12 years, be 13 years in December. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, y'all can answer this question. So what kept y'all married strong at 5 years? Is it different now from the years it is now? You know, the 5 year mark and then to where you are now. Is there any difference that kept the marriage strong?
You want to?
I'm gonna say the maturity level increased as we got older. The maturity level increased, and our maturity in the Lord definitely, sir, bar none. I know that definitely made the difference for our marriage because there was no, like, I'm believing God to do this. And in the in the realm, in the spiritual realm, I know he doing something right, but in the naked eye, what I'm seeing is like, this, what in the world, what did I marry, what in the heck is this? So growing in faith for my marriage, as the years continued, and he allowing him to find the Lord for himself and walk his journey. I'm with him on the journey, but this is his journey.
His journey.
In this marriage. And of course, I had my own journey because I was going through some foolishness, like just foolishness. So, marriage is two people. It ain't just one. And, we got to remind ourselves that it ain't just, it's just his fault. It's just his fault. It's just his fault. We got a part in this too. As long as we know what our part is, own up to our part, take care of our part.
Yeah.
And let them do their part.
Yeah. Hold yourself accountable for your own part. Okay.
Yeah. I definitely agree. The first year is always is difficult. But I do, marriage is beautiful, but yet it definitely is hard. It's hard because you joining two different worlds, or your world is joining their world, and a lot of times we have to remember who we are also in a marriage as well, and whose we are as well. So, but yeah, I can say the first years are definitely difficult. It's rough, but also in the enemy, he hates the very sound of marriage. I'm gonna say that because it's gonna come with different tactics. But however, it does take two. It does take two. So we have to. We shouldn't put all of it on us, but also it does take two. So I would say the first years was difficult. I call it a lot of life things, as far as deaths and different things, and that's even an accident. So you're gonna really know if that person for you through the darkest times. I'm gonna say that. So did I ask the question? Did I answer the question?
You
I don't know what. Okay, so you say what kept our marriage the first few years versus the 13 years, right? Like,
what kept it? Was anything different? Like you said, you might have changed within that 1 to 5 years. Like you said, you might have prayed, but then from 5 on to where you are now, that prayer probably got stronger.
Yeah. Yes. It's definitely, I would say. Yeah, maturity level as well, but a lot of times we have to really be watchful and prayerful. I'm gonna just say that on both ends, you know what I mean? Because there is sometimes it'll be, the beginning was hard, then it'll be okay, yay, and then there's something, other things can come, So it's having a continuous praying spirit. You have to. It's all about the grace of God that that we are still remember why God put us together, the reason why, because a lot of things happen and it's things you're not happy with. Sometimes we even lose part of us, who we are, but we got to remember why God put us together. But we got to be on one accord too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a big thing, a big communication, because the enemy, like I said, would try to rear you different ways. Like, look, what's going on with that? So it's a continuous work. So these almost 13 years is still a work, but we have to pray every day. We have to go back to the basics of why God put us together, and like, what is the purpose? The purpose even more. But it's beautiful, difficult, but beautiful. I would say just have to continue to remember, like, as many times you have to go to God all the time, like, Lord, okay, what's going on right here? Like, okay, so I didn't like that. So that didn't feel good.
Yeah.
But we have to talk to him. We have to tell him. I tell our husbands, like, our spouses, like, and a lot of times you want to be seen and heard, right? Even in marriage. That's the biggest thing. So it's just really, really just having that continuing praying spirit and going back to the basis of why God put y'all together, why we got together in the way. What was that? What made the spark of that love? So it's a continued work. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
It is a constant work in progress.
Yes.
It is a constant work in progress.
It is. Yes. It is. Ooh. It is.
All right. Thank you for those questions. What you got, Gracie?
Well, segue is: do you feel that marriage? Do children change the dynamics of marriage?
Yeah. They do.
Beyond the shadow of a doubt.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. I know for me, definitely, I can see a difference, when I was married, and even a difference from now that I'm not married, but still having a child that's older now. So when she was younger, all my everything was focused on her, so from all sport activities, PTA meetings, all of that consumed a lot of my time to where I couldn't focus too much on anything else. Or if I was to focus or tried to focus, it would be, you would get a little bit of my time. I don't have enough time to give you because I got all these other things I got to do with her. And then I still have to, cook and clean and all that stuff. So now I'm tired. Okay.
The exhaustion has kicked in. Even more.
Right. So you want to cuddle, hold hands, smooch. I'm tired.
I'm tired. Stop touching my leg.
And go sleep.
Oh God.
Yeah. But now that she's older and I'm dating, I can see the difference, of course, because I don't have all those activities that I gotta go to. So now it's like his daughter is older, my daughter is older. We have time for each other now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So so when people talk about having kids later on in life versus, I guess, earlier during the marriage, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you don't want to wait too late, to have them because of the issues as women that we have. But then it's like, when you do, all your attention just go towards those kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it definitely. I mean, it definitely changed the dynamic of a marriage. Mine is a little bit different because we were a blended family. So we had kids prior to getting married, and that's a whole nother dynamic. when you
Mhm.
have, you know, the whole, which for me, I don't consider any of my children stepchildren at all. They're my
Mhm.
kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, to have that whole, you know, the bonus kids, and I'm a bonus mom, he's a
Mhm.
bonus dad, you know, that, you know, to have all of those dynamics, because that everybody already has their personalities. And then you're dealing with, you know, the former spouse or whatever, girlfriend, whatever case may be, um, or husband, former, whatever. But dealing with all of those dynamics, and you know, you trying to have a family together, that's a difficult process, right? Because
Mhm.
you're like, you're not only responsible for you, you're responsible for this, you know, the person that you've married. Now you're responsible for, before it was like just you and your children, and now you have this man and his children and your children and your, so like, it's real,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
it that's real stuff. And to acknowledge that it is real, and to go, and not only acknowledge that, but you know, have that line of communication to talk about it, like,
Yeah.
you know, we we're a family unit. Like, I want us to be a family unit, not just it sounds good or it's on paper. Like, to
Mhm.
try and work that out together as a family. So
Mhm.
that, for me, the dynamics were interesting. But I tell you what, I would not change it for the world. I would
Yeah.
not change it
Absolutely
for the
not.
world. I would not
Yeah.
change it for the world, because
I
all, you
wouldn't
know, all
either.
of my children are my children,
Mhm.
and to see how they have grown into beautiful men and women now.
Right.
And we just have
Yeah.
like our 17-year-olds, the last one left in the house,
Yeah.
and just to see how each of the children have grown in their own way,
Uh-huh.
and knowing that you had a part in that,
Mhm.
Mhm.
priceless.
That's
It's
beautiful.
priceless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
it is.
priceless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can't put nothing on that, because
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
you're part of their life and help change your life and shape their life, and that's a blessing. You
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yes.
Well, I have little kids, so I was a late bloomer, but I thank God for them. Don't get me wrong, because God is a miracle worker. It's for me to even
Yes.
have them. But I do say this though, it's you know me having them later and different things like that. You know, it does. It does make. Sometimes we can lose ourselves. I'm gonna just say that we can lose
Mm-hmm.
ourselves, and
Mm-hmm.
thank God my husband is a family man. But a lot of times the focus, I don't know, it appears like more on the kids, but um, so I do see it did change the dynamic. So I have to always remind myself, hey, we need to date again. We need to go out
Mm-hmm.
again, have
Mm-hmm.
time for ourselves. So I'm actually in what you were in, Katina, there, the busyness of it all, trying
Yeah.
to make sure they here, they're there, making sure this is done. So I'm in that even in the age that I am.
You're trying to
You know,
balance it out. It's hard.
Yeah.
yes, balance it out, making sure I'm emotionally okay too with
Yeah.
my profession and all of that. So it is
Mm-hmm.
it's a juggle, but
Mm-hmm.
so the dynamics change, but it's like that reminder again. It's like the nudge I said before. Having it's a reminder of having that praying spirit. I have to remember, like, okay, God, I can't do this without you. Oh, who am I? Okay, let me remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I remember the time when I didn't have no kids and different things. Oh, okay, let me get back to what I am. But so it does change the dynamic. I learned that quick. I learned that quick, really. You know,
I want
yeah.
I want to say, like, for both of you, because like I said, we came into the marriage with our children. So like, for the both of you, like, um would you say, like, having the kids at a certain time after you were married makes a difference? Like, would you have given yourself more time to be married, just the two of you, or like it doesn't really make a difference? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, casino.
I don't know. I just feel like it wouldn't have made a difference because still, as a mom,
Mm-hmm.
you're trying to get your kids in different activities. You're trying to be a part of, their social life and part of their school. And I just feel like at whatever age you still would have had your kids, you still, as you would say, Grace, kind of losing yourself because you're putting all your time, all your energy into your kids because you want the best for them. But then again, like you say, you do have to kind of nudge yourself and think about, your spouse on the other hand, and have those date nights and movie nights and, those time away.
The remember when night. Remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember what we had before?
Yeah, you gotta. We still have to create, that time, and not just us as women creating that time. I need my men to do the same thing.
Absolutely.
To not
say it again. Say it for the
congregation
congregation in the back. Right.
Wait on me.
Yeah.
To plan it.
Hello.
Yes.
You plan
I
something.
agree. I agree. So in my case, we were married for like 5 years before I was pregnant. Some challenges, but the good thing is, so we had that time. We had we had the time, but then when it came to like, it kind of was a shock still because it's like, did we travel enough? Did we travel enough? Did we do something enough? Because I feel like this is like boom bam. We gotta I don't know. Like what Katina was saying, like I think even people who waited 10 years, I would say, or all of that. I think when they come or when they come in your life, it's kind of like it is like we were saying. It's you have to remind yourself like you were you before this, or y'all were y'all before this. In different cases, but
right.
Are you gonna feel like you missed out on something? That's when the enemy can come on in. I'm gonna just say that the enemy can get me because a lot of times the missing out, right?
Yeah.
The feeling that you missed out on something, or you can do this by yourself.
Right.
Like I say, it takes two. Don't put all on you or all on one. But yeah, just the dynamics. We have to just remember who we are, and even before the children, remember even. I heard a sermon once, and I need to remember. But the thing is, God chose our children to come through us, or even our bonus children to come through our life, right? But they still belong to God. They still belong to God, and so they still belong to God. So if we remember that, then we will remember who we are. So if the dynamics of marriage has changed, because when we like, okay, Miss Vera and y'all are about to live. I'm called live y'all life. Look, I gotta live your life now. And I'm still. I got how many years I got until the kids get 18?
I know. I feel like I'm living my best life.
Right, what I'm saying. Y'all in a great state.
Just traveling.
Right, it's all the word I certain things. You know what I mean? But I'm in there. What they say? We in it. But let me just focus again. But yeah, so but me having little kids now, I want to make sure they say remember the time, right? To go fast, right?
Yes,
very much. Is that what y'all saying?
Yep.
The time go fast.
It does go fast.
It does.
Way fast.
Even 17. Okay. Yeah.
Man,
okay.
I'm looking at my son who's 17 years old, and I'm like,
I remember he was born. I remember when he was born.
There, right? You knew when he was born. You saw him. Like it ain't a figment of my imagination. Like, when did this happen? I don't understand. Like,
next
you're right. Year they're gonna be 18. Like, where did the time go?
Yes, and I remember your little one. I remember she came in the office one day, and I can't believe this. She's already college.
Yes. Like I remember Tina's daughter was little. So
little coming in, but it's amazing. So I look to you guys. Those years you're in is a blessing. But I do want to make sure I understand that time do go fast, and we need to cherish the moments because they're grown before we know it, right? So,
they are. Yeah. And I just want to reiterate what you both were talking about in reference to taking care of yourself, because we lose ourselves in a marriage.
Yeah.
I think that we all are guilty of that
Oh
at
yeah.
some
Yeah.
point in time. So like remembering who you are, remembering what it is that, what it is that, he was attracted to in the first place. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Like, right? But
Hmm.
where did that woman go? I know we got jobs, we got kids, we got, we don't even have extracurricular activities for ourselves. We just got them for
Mm-mm.
the children, right? We ain't got,
Right.
Yeah.
but like reaching back to go find that, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
go find that woman. Where'd she go? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it don't have to be the same one. We got new and improved version, right?
Hmm.
But go get her. Go get
Yeah.
her.
Just go get them.
Just go get her. Please.
Gracie, come
Go get
on,
her.
go. Let's go. Y'all too, or whoever looking at us live, y'all go get them. Okay.
But you know,
Yeah.
that's the same for dating too. I know we're focused on marriage, but
Hmm.
that's even the same for dating. You
Hmm.
know, how
Hmm.
we talk about losing yourself. I mean,
Hmm.
if you're around a person, 5, 10 years, however many years y'all been dating, because y'all haven't gotten married yet, but
Yeah.
you lose yourself within that relationship as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing. A lot of people like, oh, gonna get married. I need to get married. But don't get me wrong. That's if that's the desire of your heart. That's beautiful. But we can do want something so much, but we enjoy yourself first.
Mm-hmm.
So enjoy that beauty of you that how God made you. It's worth
Yes,
it.
yes,
It's
girl.
worth
I
it. We
take
get in
myself
it.
on dates. I take myself
All
out
right.
on my own dates.
Yes. Yes.
Listen.
I go to
Yes.
my own little favorite restaurant, so I try
Love
new
it.
restaurants. Girl,
Love it.
yes,
Yes. I
yes.
love that. Yes. Very
Mhm. Take
important.
myself to the movies by myself.
That's what I'm talking about. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to go to move myself, and I'm married. But no, really, I'm like, I don't care. I'm about to go to move myself. But no, really, I think honestly, look, I'm just saying.
Listen. Ain't
Like
no
I said,
shame. Ain't no shame here. Listen. It's all about
keep loving
date
you.
yourself. Date yourself.
Keep
It's a part of the self-care,
It is.
self-love.
That
Love on
is.
yourself, baby. Because ain't
You
nobody
have
gonna do
to.
it better than you.
Yeah, you
Because
that's
have
you
right.
to.
you don't know how to love on yourself. How you expect anybody to love on you?
Somebody else too.
That's
Right.
true.
Right.
Love
That's
on
true.
yourself with
Yes.
all your heart.
Mhm.
All
Yes,
your
that's
heart.
right.
Mhm.
I do recall like going to the beach by myself all the time.
Mhm.
Mm.
I Y'all know what I got. But listen, I'm
Yeah,
I don't go as often here, but which is so
yeah.
crazy. It's so
Oh
crazy.
my God. I don't understand. Okay.
But can I see it? Whew. But it's
Mm.
just that like as Katina said, like go to the movies, go to dinner with yourself.
Yeah.
Look, there's
Yeah.
more to like going to get your nails done, get that
Right.
massage
You
in.
can do. You can
Yeah.
do that. Yeah. We
What
do that.
what whatever it is
Yeah.
that is going to
And
bring you
you don't
joy.
have to wait on a husband or wait on a man to do that. I'm just
No,
gonna say
no.
that. You know,
Whatever
you
is
can
going to
do
bring you joy. It brings you
Mhm.
joy. It brings you joy before you got married, before you started
Right.
dating them. Why should you stop?
Why stop? Mhm.
Mm-mm, don't do that.
that's right. Wow.
Which brings me to
It's 7:01, ladies.
yeah. Oh,
Oh,
well, okay. Well, my question, we're gonna have to be quick on this one. So, what expectations did you bring into the marriage that were not realistically looking back at it now?
Mm.
I guess it kind of segue to what we was talking about. Like, a lot of times, I guess as women, we have like a romance, and you bring like, ooh, we're gonna be skipping down the mountain, the beach together, and everything. We're gonna be getting up, eating breakfast together every morning, and we'll go on vacations every day. It's gonna be oh goodness. Where's the outside Romeo? No, no. The realness come on in. The realness. I mean, you love each other, but it's real. The real life comes in. I mean, it's not gonna be a bed of ease. It's not gonna be a bed of roses. It'll be those thorns sometimes that make you the strongest. It's gonna be the
Mm-hmm.
pain and the crying sometimes, but it's okay. But it is growth within us. And also sometimes honestly it pushes you more to God who is,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say this. Yeah, it's a commitment to God. God, okay, I'm gonna say, I don't know, really, so God is our companion first. I'm gonna just say that,
Mhm.
and if anybody don't believe that, I respect that. So if we get back to that first, then we'll draw down those expectations. We'll pull it down, like, because people, yeah, we're humans. People fail us. We fail each other, right?
Right.
Our
Mhm.
spouses will fail us. We got to remember though who wants them. So the expectations that I once had, and I tell many people, like, if don't put too much expectations on other people, because guess what? They human just like you are,
Correct.
And what we see sometimes, the grass isn't green on the other side. We don't know what goes on in people's life.
Right.
So let's not put a
Sure.
very high. We can have expectations. Don't get me wrong. And we can have boundaries and different things like that, but don't put it so high that it brings a discouraging heart,
Mhm.
a weary heart on you, that it affects you. So,
Mhm. Say that question one
Yeah.
more time, Bill.
Man, what expectations did you bring into the marriage that were not realistic? Looking back at it now.
I think believing that my spouse would know how I'm feeling or what I'm thinking without communicating it.
Mhm.
mhm,
Mhm.
yeah,
Mind readers all day
that's
long.
true.
All
Yeah,
day long.
yeah,
Mhm.
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yep.
agree with that expectation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it
Um.
takes two. It takes the other person to listen as well.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
it does.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, we
It,
know that communication is not
it's
only just verbal. That
yeah.
nonverbal is what 90%.
Mhm.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and when you ain't feeling all right, and they be like,
Mm.
"What's wrong?" and you like nothing,
Nothing. Right.
nothing.
Right. He should know what's wrong with me.
He should.
He should already know.
He should
He should know.
listen here.
Why
Listen
you
here.
ask me that question? You already know what's wrong.
Uh, t-
Right.
that part
I
right
should have
there.
to tell you.
That,
Yeah.
should have got that. Should have got it like that right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm 135,000% agreeable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for me, um, piggyback on the both of you, uh, more so of expecting that. I'm gonna say expecting that my marriage is going to be like my parents' marriage because my parents' marriage was just so
Right.
perfect,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's not the case. We don't know. I don't know half the stories my parents went through.
Exactly. I'm about to
I
say,
don't
how you
know
know your parents' marriage was perfect? You don't know. They didn't tell you.
what.
You went in the
What?
room with them all the time, knowing
I
what was going on.
I had no idea.
Mm-mm.
Thinking that my marriage is gonna be like perfect, like my parents, because they were married 37 years and they knew each other for 45, and it's just gonna look at here. I did not marry
Yeah.
my daddy. I did not. I did not. And hell, he ain't married my mama. So listen here. Let's get this together right now. Let's get it together right, because we are two totally different people that we are bringing together our own personalities,
Right.
everything that we were raised with into this marriage. To we thought that we are compatible at some point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Otherwise, when they got married, right? So we thought we was
Right.
compatible at some point, and um yeah, it ain't gonna be a bed of roses. And no, he can't read my mind. And no,
It's not a fairy
going
tale.
it is not gonna be sunshining all day
Mm-mm.
rainbows inside the no, it ain't.
Right. Right.
It ain't. As we talked about earlier, marriage take work.
Yeah. You're
It
not
take
always
work.
gonna be happy.
No,
Marriage is
Yeah.
not. Don't always make you happy. Your
Ooh,
spouse cannot always be there for you emotionally.
ooh. Wait, can we talk about happy real quick? Please
Okay.
do not rely on another person to
To
make
make
you
you
happy.
happy.
Can we
Yeah.
say that? Can say one more? People in the back. I want them to get that. Listen, listen. Do not expect your happiness to come from another person.
Right.
Please,
Right.
please, please,
Right.
sir. Please, ma'am.
Yeah.
Please,
Mhm. That's
please.
what when I went to counseling once before, and my pastor asked me that. He was like, "You thought getting married was gonna make you happy?" He was like, "No, no, it don't work like that." So he shut me down real quick.
Right. It don't solve problems. It don't solve anything. It highlights even more. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So be ready for
Right.
it highlights. I'm gonna tell you one thing about you learn something about you.
Hmm.
You learn. I learned a lot about
Dang.
and definitely learn something about them. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Get ready. You know what I mean? So,
You
but
learn
not
more
to
about
discourage
li-
anybody. Not
you
to
learn
discourage. Just
listen, say that part
yeah,
again. You learn more about yourself
learn a lot about yourself.
in that
What?
marriage.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah,
In that
yeah.
marriage. Okay. Please do. And thank you.
Mhm.
You learn what really makes you happy. What gives you peace, and what makes you happy.
Yeah, you got to make
And what
yourself happy.
don't.
It starts with you.
It
Starts with
starts
you.
with you.
It
Yeah.
start with you.
But the
Please don't.
respect for you, respect
Mhm.
for who you are, love for
Mhm.
you.
Mhm.
That's where it starts. Yeah.
Yeah, please don't start outside.
Mm.
Please don't start outside. Outside of yourself. Don't do that.
Mhm.
Please don't.
Yes.
Woo,
Well,
ladies, I think we done did something today.
yeah.
And
I know.
our disclaimer. Listen, we're licensed social workers, but we not your therapist, right?
No, no.
And we just giving you our opinions on stuff,
And our experiences and
our
Yeah,
own experiences.
that's
You
it.
take it how you want.
Mhm.
We pray that these nuggets are something you might want to take for yourself, or you don't. It's fine. But we
right.
are not giving you advice. It is
No.
Yeah.
all our wonderful, wonderful experiences and opinions.
Yes.
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 All
But
right.
we are with you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And we hope we helped or had you helped you at least ponder a little bit on some things. Okay. So thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes. And join us for our next session where we're going to be talking about long term relationships, partnerships, engagements. Like you ain't get married, y'all just together forever and ever.
That's
All good.
right.
All
All
right.
right.
Well,
Until
thank you
next.
for
Ladies,
joining.
it's been a pleasure as
All right.
always.
Okay.
Y'all be
Bye,
good to
ladies.
yourselves.
All right.
Bye. See you
Night.
soon.
See ya.